God help me. I'm going to say Jared Leto. Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at convicted_cinephile. I'm just going to do a real quick Screen Actors Guild Awards nominee prediction video. There's only 5 main categories, so it shouldn't take me too long, I hope. Best Supporting Actor. I think the obvious one is Cody Smith-McPhee, Power of the Dog. The Belfast Boys, Kieran Hines and Jamie Dornan. And Troy Kotsur for Coda. I think those 4 are damn near locks, if there is such a thing with the SAG Awards nowadays. The 5th slot could go 100 different ways, and God help me, I'm going to say Jared Leto is going to get it. He got the Critics' Choice nomination, which was surprising. Everyone would have expected him to get the Globes and not the other way around. And even last year he got in at the SAG Awards for that god-awful Little Things movie. For Best Supporting Actress, it's another case of there being kind of like 3 or 4 locks, and then the elusive 5th slot mystery person. This one I'm going Kirsten Dunst for Power of the Dog, Ingenue Ellis for King Richard, Katrina Balfe for Belfast, there we go, can't remember, Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, and I have Ann Dowd for Mass, which is like a dark horse ensemble nominee that could possibly happen. But honestly, like supporting actor, this could go 100 different ways, and I wouldn't be surprised. For Best Actor, this 5 is pretty obvious, I would say. It's the same 5 I'm going to pick for the Oscars unless SAG decides to go a weird direction or someone else wins Critics' Choice or something goofy happens. It's Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog, Will Smith for King Richard, Denzel Washington for The Tragedy of Macbeth, Peter Dinklage for Cyrano, and my personal favorite, Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom. I could potentially see Peter Dinklage missing if not enough people have seen Cyrano, but everyone loves Peter Dinklage. Same thing kind of goes for Denzel Washington's Tragedy of Macbeth. Some people who might make it in the actor category who I didn't mention would be DiCaprio for Don't Look Up might pop in there just because everyone loves him and a lot of people watch the movie. And for actress, we're going to go Kristen Stewart for Spencer, who is no longer the front runner after the Globes happened. Jessica Chastain for Eyes of Tammy Faye. Olivia Colman for Lost Daughter. She is fantastic in the movie. I did watch that one. And Nicole Kidman. And I have Lady Gaga, begrudgingly so, for House of Gucci. That's the slot where I could see anyone sneaking in and taking it from her. Could be Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza if enough people see and like that one, or Rachel Zegler for West Side Story could easily sneak in there as well, I think. And last but not least, I have Best Ensemble. I'm kind of going the lazy way for the most part with this one because there's a lot of good ensembles this year. I'm going to go with Power of the Dog, even though I could see this one being one of those weird Shape of Water scenarios where there's 3 individual nominations for each actor, but somehow it misses the ensemble. But I think it's a strong enough contender to get in. Belfast, it's a nice little family dynamic, so they could all get in together, I think. Don't Look Up has such an undeniably, ridiculously amazing cast, despite how you feel about the movie, that I think it's going to sneak in here just based on the names of the people in the film alone and the fact that it was very highly watched on Netflix recently, so it's fresh in everyone's minds. West Side Story could easily get in. It's a very ensemble-y piece. And my kind of under-the-radar pick I'm going to go with here is The Harder They Fall, also on Netflix, so it's very accessible. They could easily go for a dozen other movies like Mass. I think Coda is the most likely to sneak in here. I'm going to do Harder They Fall as my prediction, but if Coda gets in instead, I'm just as unsurprised by that as anything. So those are all the categories for the film side. So once again, my name is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at convicted_cinephile. And thanks for watching. See you next time.